We're going to start the stream. See how that goes. All right, so that's working. So where's the video? I don't see. There's the video. All right, so here we go. Let's go for a cruise.
I'm in prison, I keep living, but the world keeps suffering. Catch my brain slow, will I keep it free? I am buffering, what is truth? You can ask, the effect keeps sputtering. Come back with something, and it quickly dissolves to nothing. We all know lies though, and they need a covering. I wanna feel, I wanna cry, I can't. I wanna believe that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. I can't, I had a third eye, but they kept on ripping it out. Plastic in the water, yeah, I'm sipping it out. Spoon-fed fiction, and they dissing it out. With the way my mind thinks back, I'm missing it now. What am I missing? I'm missing the doubt. The society wasn't definitely fatally flawed. We had a blue sky, it's almost always hazy now. I had a 9 to 5, yeah, they say I'm crazy now. Oh wait, I'm lazy, how? Most people try to judge me on the wage and hours. Oh, look at us all, slaves to the ones who set the stage with towers. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. Feeling like I'm in prison, I keep living, but the world keeps.
All right, so this was the other night. Welcome back, everybody. This was the other night whenever Natasha released her 5th song on YouTube. Yeah. So this is in my truck. I was cruising, listening to it. So this is going to be all. I'm testing out this new setup here in the living room here. So it's a 3-screen setup. So. And I'm wearing these Bluetooth headphones for now. What's happening, Brett? Who else in the chat? That's a new person there. Punky, Kathy, Gary. What's happening? So yeah, this was the full moon the other night. Oh, and a link to this is go to her website.
Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off.
Natasha.
You can take the mask off. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off.
All right, so that one is called Break Free that we're listening to right now. I'll just give you a link to her channel. I'll repeat it one more time here. Put the link in the chat, and then we'll get to some other videos. So all the videos that you're seeing is going to be my content tonight. I'm not restreaming anybody. So videos, copy. I'm kind of working with 3 screens here instead of 5, so things take me a little bit longer. There we go. We'll pin that to the top. All right, so we'll let this play a little bit. Yeah, so this was me in the truck the other night. Whenever she debuted her song, I immediately put it on a memory stick and put it in my truck.
I had a 9 to 5, yeah, they say I'm crazy now. Oh wait, I'm lazy, how? Most people try to judge me on the wage and hours. Oh, look at us all, slaves
So,
to the ones who set the stage with towers.
is the audio and the video clear? So is everything looking okay? This is like a test stream.
You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off.
What's the name of the tune? It's called Break Free. It's called Break Free. We'll repeat it one more time here, and I won't talk over it this time. This is just more like mid-song.
I am buffering, what is truth? You can ask, the effect keeps sputtering. Come back with
so a lot of this stuff is just going to be footage that I've pulled off my phone. So I'm just doing it kind of a late night stream testing out the system.
In front of the mulch pile.
So this is a thing I invented.
And then you put your soil in there, put you a box or small wheelbarrow underneath there, and it makes your potting soil for little seeds. It's that easy. Off of one of those electric chairs that you see at Walmart.
All right, so what you're looking at there is I took and modified a lawnmower. Obviously, I took the motor off. That's a one of those wheelchair electric chair motors. There's two. There's one on each side. That's how it steers, and it's running off the cart. So you can see I'm pulling off the one of the 12-volt banks, one of the batteries off of the solar cart, and you put your soil in that little screen tube right there. You can use wood chips. This is what I do: is I take the wood chips that are aged about 2 years, and I put them inside that screen, that pipe there, and then I put like a bucket underneath it, or like a wheelbarrow or something. And when it spins, all the fine material comes out, and it makes the best potting soil for seed starting. So that's what that is. So one of these days, probably in the near future, I'll do a live stream of that. So that's what that is. And it runs on sun juice.
Walmart and H-E-B and grocery stores. And there's your winner.
See, I just have like a whole bunch of videos that are coming up here. This is just a video of when the water was coming in the property. And it was probably after a 2 or 3 inch rain that came in real quick. So that's the beginning of the tank on the property there. So I know you want a timeout, Truth Junkie. All right, here we go. We're going to do it. Let's see. Put user in timeout. I did that because Truth Junkie likes it. So let's see if that worked. Yep. All right. So that's something Truth Junkie probably really likes. We need some rain because the tank is down big time right now. All right. So who all's in the chat here? Let's see. Cowboy, Honky. A lot of new names. Surprised there's 31 people at 1 o'clock in the morning Central Time. So yeah, I'm doing a test stream, and I want to make sure this setup's going to work because I have the setup in the studio, the big nice setup, and then this is the living room. I don't feel like I'm actually having to work so much. It's just a different place in the house, and I know it's kind of funny, but oh, there's my old 65 Chevy when I started it a while back. That thing runs smooth too. It actually had a dead hole in it when I started that day. I need to check a plug. I think there's a plug that's got a little bit too much carbon on it.
It's been a while since it's been running. At least a year or two. It's got one dead hole, it sounds like. Plug will fix that.
And that's just some wood chips being delivered. So I've been collecting wood chips for well over 10 years now on the property. This property that I live on it's kind of like beach sand. So I'm building the soil back up, and I also use it for gardening. And I have a ton of wood chips at this point from the last 10 years. So I'll get a phone call in the middle of the day. Hey, you want some wood chips? And I'll just have to stop what I'm doing. Whatever I'm doing, I have to stop, even if I'm in the middle of eating or cooking, because I can't say no or they won't call anymore. So I just had another load of chips dumped about 4 days ago. This was a load probably from 6 months ago. Let's see. Gary says, I'm awake, not woke. Yeah.
I'm testing this pressure relief
Yeah.
valve. So
Oh,
I
so
got it
here was a cool
pretty much
thing.
deadheaded here.
So here, let me explain what's going on here before we get too ahead of this video. So I don't have any compressor tanks. I have compressors, but I don't really have any tanks anymore because they've all either cracked or rusted. So I'm using compressors now without tanks, except for the one in the garage. So here's a way you can use a compressor without a tank. And I've never seen anybody do this before. And I thought of the idea about a year and a half ago, and I finally did it probably about a year ago. So what I'm doing is I'm doing a test right here to see if the concept will work. So I'm deadheading the compressor with the pressure relief valve, and that's that brass thing you see on the end, just to see if it works. So you can buy different pressure of those pressure relief valves, you know, like 65, 110, 120, and I don't remember what pressure that one is, but you'll see it kind of pulse the gauge. So that way, if you don't have a tank for your compressor, you can still run your compressor without worrying about blowing up a line or a hose. And all you have to do is make sure that your pressure relief valve is working and in line. So this is what I was doing, testing that out. All right, so I guess it would have helped if I'd have turned the audio
I'm
up.
testing this
So you
pressure
can
relief
see
valve.
that it's running about 65 pounds.
Pretty much deadheaded here.
Yeah, so that's a 65-pound pressure relief. So yeah.
And it's about 60 psi, and that's what it's rated at.
So yeah, that's the kind of weird stuff I do. Oh, so here's another cool story. So one day, the guy calls and says, I got a little wood chips, you want it? I go, yeah. And it had just started raining. I said, you better hurry, better come fast. And it was so wet, I couldn't even get to open the gate, the gap. So he had to dump the wood chips on the side of the property right there by the fence. Right on, you know, not close to the road, but it was right next to my fence. And he got stuck trying to pull away just on the side of the road right there. And it took us all like 4 or 5 guys to push him out and finally get him out. We didn't have to pull him out with a truck, but you can see here real quick, he gets stuck. And I don't know if I got it on video, but yeah, that was a crazy rainstorm. It probably rained 2 or 3 inches within an hour and a half. Truth Junkie, what are you saying? Let's see. Yeah, you got your timeout. That's all we're doing right now. All right, I got a message here. Let's see. The mic is doing well. All right, cool. So the mic sounds good. So yeah, this part was like, okay, everything's fine, right? He's gonna pull away. Let's see. I don't remember if I get out to help him or not. It's been a while. But yeah, he left some, yeah, he's stuck right there. He's trying to pull out right there, you can see. And he just digs deeper and deeper. I mean, it came down, if he would have been able to just pull up and leave, it rained that much while he was dumping those wood chips. So yeah, that pile of wood chips is still there beside the fence. And anybody can come and take them, by the way. So you can, that's fair game, those wood chips there, because it's not inside my fence, it's by the road. So anybody need any wood chips? There they are. So the mic sounds good. I'm using these Amazfit. These are the ones I use when I do workouts or whenever I need wireless headphones. Oh, here's a story. All right, so this kind of pisses me off. So I was videoing. They were moving this Morgan building um, probably about a year ago, and the guy that moved it, he tipped over the deal that was moving it, so it completely tipped over on him. And then when they started it back up, what you're seeing there is it's burning off all the oil that drained into the crankcase, the head. So yeah, but I didn't get it on video. I just stopped recording, and then the thing fell over on him. So that would have been a great footage to have. This was right afterwards, though. And they had to push it back over, and it took all of us to push it back over. I think it was 4 of us, 3 or 4 of us. So yeah, that's just the oil burning off on it. So I'm just going through videos that I pulled off my phone just to do this late night stream, and I wanted to be all my own content just because I wanted the quality high, because I'm going to go back and look at the stream. All right, so this is something else I witnessed today. So everybody likes to kill insects, right? Well, this is nature. So that's a red wasp, and I don't kill the wasp. I don't kill any in nature. So this is nature in action here. So those, I think that's a wolf spider. I can't remember what it's. I call them garden spiders, but that thing will pull it up into a little crevice in the house, and he'll eat it. So today on the back porch, I almost videoed one just like this today. I saw a wolf spider just sitting there. Boom. He wouldn't move right there by the door. So what had already happened is the red wasp had already stung him and paralyzed him. So he's already going into shock. And then whenever they finally can't move anymore, they curl up like that, and then the wasp will take them to their little home. And they're that big, and they still pull them up into their little spots like that. So don't kill the wasp, because they're keeping nature in check. Everything's a perfect balance. All right, so this is kind of a sad situation here. So my dad sold one of his tractor, or both of his tractors, and that's the quick coupler for the 4640 that I was pulling over to the trailer so we could load it on the trailer. So yeah, I hated to see that tractor go, but somebody's putting it to good use. So that's the quick disconnect there, the quick coupler. That I actually lifted it up to put that chain around it, and to get it up off of the shredder that was on. So I still got a little strength left at 51. And that's the old 830 that sold too. So we got some video coming up here real quick of me trying to start it. Now, there was water in the fuel. That's why it wouldn't start. There was too much water in the diesel. That's why it didn't start. But when I have video, I'll find some footage of it, me cruising around the property with it. All right, so what I'm doing there, because the batteries are low, it's a 24-volt system, is there's a compression relief valve, and I got the compression relief valve pulled so the valves are floating, so the motor that turns over a lot easier, the engine will turn over, and then I'll release the compression relief valve to kind of give it some momentum to try to start it. So that's what you're hearing there. So you can tell when I'm releasing the compression relief valve, because it'll spin up fast, and then when it smokes, that's when it's got full compression. Hey, what's happening there? Daniel Smith. Who else is in there? Oscar in the chat. It's amazing. There's 34 people watching with a test stream tonight. Now what you just heard right there, there was a little bit too much water in the diesel. It was trying to hydrolock there. That's cringy there towards the end. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was pushing the envelope a little bit too much with that. I wanted it to start. Oh, and wait, there's more. I'm not hard-headed, am I? Oh, man. The tractor's running now. They're both sold, and they have happy new owners. I just didn't have time to run the tractors, you know. I only got 5.6 acres, and with an 830 and a 4640, what am I going to do with that? And the battery's going. That's it. Game over. All right, so this is the guys pulling the tractor up on the trailer because I could not get it going. So here's the things that kind of concern me with this setup here. Now, if I was doing this, that winch could barely pull that tractor up there. I would see the guy's holding the back of his neck because he was thinking that the cable was going to break. And then the kid, he's kind of hiding behind there. I guess he'd have been safe if it would have broke. But yeah, and the guy said that's the hardest pull that winch has had in a while. I would have put some. In this case, what you do is you take the placemat out of your truck. This is what you do if you're in this situation, and you drape the placemat, your floor mats, over that cable, like in midway, like halfway. The more, the better. So if that cable snaps, it's going to slow down the velocity of that cable because that mat is going to be like a.
It's going to make it.
It's going to be like a wing to slow it down, basically. But yeah, for a second there, I thought the winch was going to stall out or the cable was going to break. That tractor is heavy. That's an 830. That's the biggest two-cylinder diesel that John Deere ever made. It's a Poppin' Johnny. And that thing was in a tractor pull. The guy that owned it before my dad bought it used to take that thing to tractor pulls and win every time. You couldn't have put it in reverse and used the starter. No. No, it wouldn't have worked there, Oscar. No soup for you. No. The starter barely pulls over the engine. Alright, so this is them taking it away. And I don't know if I have footage of them taking the 4640. I don't have it on my phone. But alright, what's coming up next here? Hey, what's happening? Juniper's in the chat room. Big shout out to Juniper. Let's see. Yeah, Juniper, I'm testing out my new system here. I still have my regular studio system, but I set up a workstation in the living room where I can watch the Purple Martins over there and see the front yard. So I'm testing it out. I just got it all set up tonight. Literally just finished about, what, how long have we been streaming?
No.
26 minutes ago. So yeah, what I'm doing is I'm running all my own content here. So this is another load of wood chips. And like I said, anytime I get a call from the wood chip guys, I stop what I'm doing. And it's kind of crazy. I didn't get a single phone call the whole time I was streaming the Convoy stuff for wood chips. And I've been getting wood chips since I stopped streaming. It's like the whole world stopped for me. You know, the radio station stuff wasn't dramatic, but now I'm hammered with the radio station work, and it's weird how everything just kind of went silent, and I was streaming for months, and then now my life is really busy right now, but that's fine. This is the time I have to stream. Yeah, and tomorrow is my day off, except I have to do a little video stuff. So tonight's my Friday night. That's why I'm up so late too. Let's see. Hey there, Fry. Love these videos. Thanks for sharing. Cool. Yeah, this is stuff that I just pulled off my phone earlier. I used an app called AirDroid. So if you want to pull videos off your phone and put them on your computer real quick, download AirDroid, and you can get them on your computer. Yeah, I know. The flat tire did not help, and I'm surprised they didn't air it up there, Oscar. Oh, shit. That was loud. So this was the other day. This was the other day when I was either on the cart or I was on a bike. I love trains. So yeah, I know, Oscar. I'm surprised they didn't air up the tire, because that really torqued me out of shape. They didn't even spend time to air up the tire, and they're pulling it up with a flat tire. But it is what it is. All right, we don't know what's coming up next here.
Really touch the
Oh, this was when I was at the park the other day on the cart.
They understood. This is a shamanic dance in the waterfall. This is how magic is
Those
done.
ducks were pretty cool.
By hurling yourself into
So yeah, so far this setup is working pretty good.
Ahead.
It's a 3-monitor setup. I'm gonna add one more monitor. I want to have 4 here in the living room.
Making someone else's existence just a little easier. Nothing else matters. I know this now. Love is the only medicine that can heal the wounds of the world. I believe that love can heal the world.
No, I'm not engaged or dating anybody. So whoever started that rumor. All right, so here's a buddy of mine's truck. This was the other night, and I love this truck. All right, so wait, a little backstory on this truck. He's been working on it for a couple of years. I'm gonna put some kind of video together. He bought the old truck. He stripped it down. He took the frame, everything. He built a brand new frame for the truck to handle the horsepower that's under the hood, because the stock frame just won't handle it. It would have just torqued and twisted. So he built a brand new frame. It's got airbags. He's got conduit channels in the frame for all of his wiring and his air tubes. He's got a really badass rear end. The airbag compressor is inside the tank. So it's got this tube tank with the compressor inside the tank. So the compressor is completely silent. That company actually went out of business. They don't even make those anymore. He's got a Holley fuel injection system on it, and he's got a transmission shift screen, I think, on it, so he can adjust his transmission shifting. I can't remember what size the motor. I think it's a 502 under the hood. I think it's a 502 Oldsmobile. Anyway, I have to do a video on this truck, but he took it apart, the old one, stripped everything down, built a new frame. It's everything's custom, inside and out, bed, airbags, you name it. The whole truck is just awesome. And listen to it.
Start it right up.
Crusty cab.
Oh, and the truck is
Smelling
called
good.
Krusty Cab. Is the name of the truck, and it says Krusty Cab right there on the door. That guy is a
That's what I'm
professional
talking about.
hot rod builder.
They don't make them like that ever. It's
He's
one of a
built
kind.
several hot rods. 49 Mercury. Oh, this is the other day showing you what it's like when your fuel pump goes out. Yeah, so that's my Suburban. So once you get it started, that's about all it'll do. There's just not enough pressure. That's probably 3 or 4 psi. I got a pressure gauge right here. Not a gauge, I got a pressure tester. And I'm probably going to test my fuel pressure tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a live stream with that. But with the old TBI system, there's no place to tap into the fuel line, so you got to go in front of the filter. And this just taps right in front of the filter on the side of the frame, and then you test your fuel pressure. So I'm going to test my pressure to double check to make sure it's not a regulator or something going on before I pull the tank on that thing, because the tank's got about 20 gallons of gas or more. And I do not want to. Oh, I forget I can walk around and talk. See, I can go over here and do jumping jacks, and y'all can hear me because I got these wireless headsets. I could actually go in the kitchen. I could turn on the kitchen light, walk in here, come back around in here, and y'all can still hear me. So yeah, that's the purple martins. The babies are starting to fly. Right there. I have some really cool photos. Maybe I'll post that too. Make a little video. But you see their heads sticking out. So yeah, the babies are starting to fly now. So Linda Jackson says, I've been praying for you. I appreciate that. All right, so hey, Casey at TV's in the chat room. That's my dad. Yeah, I'm just testing out my new workstation in the living room. And this is a stand-up workstation. So in theory, if my cables are long enough, I do have to do cable management, but I can come up with this workstation. That was the whole goal, is for me to stream while I stand up. I don't have to sit down and stream. So right now I got stuff that's and my webcam almost came unplugged. See, I gotta manage my cable links. Yeah, it's funny. All right, we're gonna go up with it. But yeah, that's the whole point of this station in the living room. So I can stand up now, but I need to raise it up a little bit more. We'll finish off the stream with me standing up. Let's just test out the limits of our cables here. If something gets disconnected or the stream dies, it's because the cable came unplugged. We're going to go up a little bit higher. That's about as much as I want to push the envelope there. So now I'm standing. So that was the whole point of me setting up this station. Is this is one of those desks that goes up and down, and I got 3 monitors here. So yeah, I'm just testing it out. It's a Dell XPS 3rd Gen i7, 16 gigs of RAM, and a 240 gig SSD. And I spent all day moving into this box. And I've had this machine for years and haven't done anything with it. And now it's the new workstation for my workflow. I even have the gaming joystick for editing audio. I don't game, but that's to edit the audio for the radio station. So yeah, now I'm standing. So there's another load of wood chips, and like I said, this is just a videos I pulled off my phone. This is all my own content. Now this was the other day. So this load, this is, you can tell a difference between wood chips in the summer and then the springtime. That's the dustiest load of wood chips I've ever had, I think. That was dry as it could be. I almost think the tree that they chipped up was dead because I didn't see any leaves or anything in that. So, okay, so this was the truck leaving the other day when he came over. The same Ford truck that we watched earlier. All right, next is 2 nights ago when there was a full moon when Natasha Maeve came out with one of her new songs, which is called, this was Break Free. This was me in the truck jamming to her new song.
I am buffering what is truth. You can ask the effect keeps sputtering. Come back with something, and it quickly dissolves to nothing. We all know lies though, and they need a covering. I wanna feel, I wanna cry, I can't. I wanna believe that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. I can't. I had a third eye, but they kept on ripping it out. Plastic in the water, yeah, I'm sipping it out. Spoon-fed fiction, and they dishing it out. With the way my mind thinks back, I'm missing it now. What am I missing? I'm missing the doubt. The society wasn't definitely.
So I'll put a link in the chat to Natasha Maeve. That's the song that you're hearing right now.
I'm crazy now.
And that one's called Break Free.
People try to judge me on the wage and hours. Oh, look at us all, slaves to the ones who set the stage with towers.
And she came out with another one tonight. It's called Isn't It Strange?
Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's
Yeah,
a
don't
lie,
forget to drink
so
your
you
water.
can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off.
All right, so yeah, that's
Cool thing about where
the solar cart there.
downtown. And this solar golf cart that I invented here runs 100% on sun juice here. Got 600 watts of solar panels. And I never plug it in. It's always charged. And it runs directly off the sun. And I can cruise around town in it.
So I'm live right here. These are clips from my phone. This was from earlier today. The other clip was a couple of days ago. All these clips are from my phone.
Charging system. It's got a radio. You can charge your phone.
But yes, I'm live. I'm live there, MM.
I'm a electrical engineer and inventor. There's nothing out there like it. And I'm going to start doing videos on my YouTube channel about it. I've done a couple of live streams, but I want to do how-tos. I want more people to be able to make this. But yeah, it's another cool thing. And the happy birds. So this is how the workflow goes.
Oh, so earlier I did a video of just how this is the workstation I'm at. So I have a game controller that I use to edit audio for the radio station. So, I used to have to look on the keyboard and find all the keys, the home keys, the deletes, and all the shifts and everything, and select alls, Control V, Control C, and all that. Well, there's a program called Joy to Key that I purchased, which was cheap. And what it allows you to do is map any button on a joystick to a certain function. You can even do batch files. So I've done this for probably well over 5 years now, and my workflow is definitely improved, and my editing skills have improved just by having the ability to not have to touch the keyboard except when I label a file. So this is just me showing you how quick you can kind of do a fast edit on a show, and this is it right here. And then after this, I'm going to talk to you about what I've been doing with my health and my sugar. Absence of sugar. I've cut out all sugar starting, I think it was Sunday. So 0 sugar. So we're going to talk about that.
So this is how the workflow goes. So what I do is I select the whole waveform there because it's way over modulated. I'll pull it down to 6 dB, and then I'm doing this with my mouse and the joystick on the left, and then I need to pull that up because the very front's too low. Pull that up. Everything else looks good. Then I select all with that button, then I right click, and then I save the file as, and this is where I have to touch the keyboard.
So yeah, that's
So
just
yeah,
some
that's
real
how that
simple
works.
editing. So when you get really involved, you got to do zoom ins and stuff like that. So we're just going to play videos in the background now. So I want to talk about, I'm going to mute that so I don't have to hear myself when I'm trying to talk. So why no sugar? All right, so I've been on this path of cleaning up my diet, eating as clean as possible, and fixing any metabolic issue that I thought that I was having. So I fixed a lot of things, but one thing I was still having an issue with is cravings for sugar. That's the only thing it's it. The hot chocolate and the ice cream. It's an addiction. Sugar is the biggest addiction out there. I stopped smoking, I stopped drinking, and all those things in the past. And I did them cold turkey. Had no problem with it. I made an attempt to stop eating ice cream and drinking hot chocolate about a month ago, and I just couldn't do it. I finally said, okay, I have to do it. So I made sure and ate all the ice cream I had in the house, and that's it. But let me show you this. I still have hot chocolate. All right, I have 4 of these, and I'm not going to eat them. I'm not going to use them. So, um, and what have I noticed a difference in my health? So, um, the second day I was really jonesing for ice cream. Um, third day I was thinking about it, but I didn't. What I do is I eat organic blueberries, and yeah, this is just the water coming in the tank on the property there, and some pecans. But today, yesterday and today, there's the old 65 Chevy again, starting up. Yesterday and today, I felt so centered and calm and focused, and I don't know how to explain it, but sometimes when you eat, you get that crash after you eat, and I was having that issue as well sometimes. It's blood sugar issues. Take all that sugar out of your diet, and you can still have potatoes. I would stay away from bread and milk and those kind of things, and pasta. But yeah, take all the processed sugar out, all of it. Not even honey or maple. I wouldn't even touch that. And I feel so much better. And tomorrow I'm going to go for maybe a 15-mile bike ride and really test out my fat burning capabilities, because I don't know how long it takes for your body to really start burning fat like it should. And I'm doing it for other reasons too. Um, I want to I want to burn fat the right way, and I want to get rid of all my belly fat to the point to where I have none, or I have a six pack showing at 51 years old. So yeah, I'm just trying to be as healthy as possible there. So yeah, I was just doing a test stream tonight, and it looks like there's a lot of people that showed up here. I just picture this now, but okay, just picture this now. Kind of reminds me of the Red Green Show. Yeah, Red Green Show. Man, I missed that show. I haven't seen that in a long time. Better looking. That's funny. That's funny. All right, so yeah, I think we've run through most of the content now. This is just more wood chip stuff.
I'm
So yeah,
testing this.
and that's me checking out the pressure relief valve. So yeah, this was just going to be a quick test stream. Maybe we'll go an hour. It's been 46 minutes. I wanted it to be all my own content. Oh, I know what we can run here. So we can pull up some other stuff here, some old videos. Let's pull up some old ones here. File Explorer. So yeah, that's when the wood chip guy got stuck here. So we're going to go into videos. We're going to go for stream. No, we're going to go for FryTV videos. Let's see. Everybody's seen the cat falling through the ice video, right? Well, just in case you haven't, let's play that one. So when you think it doesn't get cold in Texas, it does. At one time, there was a lot of wild cats on the property, and I had like 30 ducks, and that was the cats. So somebody asked me once, why did you buy all those cats? You know, that city people talk. The cats just showed up. I didn't buy any cats. So, how's it going, Tina? Greetings. Yeah, here's when the cat falls through. And he torqued out of it pretty good. And that was one of my favorite cats, by the way. He grew up to be a good cat. This video is probably 10 years old. But yeah, back when I used to have FryTV.com, this was one of my more popular videos. Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, they're just fighting. So yeah, if you want to fix your issues, any kind of issues, start cutting out sugar and oils.
Come on, kitties. Come on.
I don't want to hear myself
Come
talk.
on.
Any processed oils, um, any vegetable oils, any of that stuff, anything that's refined, just get it out. Oils are bad. You can't trust them. So just think in your mind that all oils are bad, and you'll be better off. Because the vegetable oils are hardening people's arteries. They're causing all kinds of issues. Look at that. That's funny. You can hear the duck. All right, so here's a slow motion part when the cat falls through. Yeah. All right, what else can we play here? Oh, that one's going to get me a copyright strike. I can't play that one. I know what we can play. Let's see. We'll just skip up here. All right, we'll go back up to that video for a second until I find something here. Let's see. I don't know which ones are going to give me copyright strikes. Oh, I could show this, but it's embarrassing. I don't know if I'll show that. So I used to have a studio. This was actually, this was in 2005, and I was experimenting with green screens back then. And all right, so I'll show you this video, just maybe a short clip. The quality's horrible, but I don't even know if I'm going to play the audio. I'm going to pull the audio down just because it's so embarrassing. I'll just show you the clip. Yeah, I'm not going to play the audio. But this was, I used to take a lot of pictures. I was a freelance photographer back in the day, and some of my stuff I got into the Austin Chronicle with one of my pictures, and uh, the Bastrop newspaper, and then of course websites and a lot of stuff locally. I used to do graphics work for local businesses that would be in like magazines and stuff like that. But yeah, so I was just experimenting there with that was the 2005 is the date of the file. So I had a green screen and some graphics, and then of course the music right there playing would get a copyright strike because I'm playing Seal in the background. And like I said, that was my old logo from the website. So yeah, that I just found some old footage. I got tons of stuff like this where I was stuff that never saw the internet, and this was me experimenting. So how I was pulling this off is I had a remote in my hand. You can see it, and it was an old analog camera, and it's kind of going with the music, but I can't turn the music up right now because it would give me a strike. So, yeah, I weighed a little bit more back then, but I was a lot stronger back then too. That's back when I could do a pull-up with an anvil. I could do 2 pull-ups with an 85-pound anvil, and I was a lot stronger back then. I'd like to get to the point where I could do 1 pull-up with an anvil, 85-pound anvil again. But yeah. All right, what other old videos can we find? Let's see. We can play Ministers of Mojo. Let's see. Well, that one won't give me a copyright strike because I actually did that music video. So yeah, that one never saw the light of day. So that's the first time anybody's ever seen that video. That was just an experimental video. All right, so a little history of this. Ministers of Mojo was a band that a couple of friends of mine were in, 2 or 3. In 2003, you can see the date. So this was one of my first music videos that got pretty popular. So, and you know, it's corny and cheesy, but you know, this was it. Everything was stop animation on the photos here on the beginning, and there's a lot of keyframing and timing with the music, but everything was organic, and all the music was done by them, and I did all the other producing of the video. Yeah, I did all the video, and they did all the music. This was 2003, okay? So I didn't have the best hardware. So that's when they were practicing at the studio, and I did all this footage. So everything you see here came through my lens, all the footage, the pictures, and everything. And that was when they did an event at the VFW, and that was at the practice studio. Good friend of mine right there, by the way. So yeah, this was 2003. So that was a while back. But yeah, I've been doing video stuff for a long time. And when I look back at this, it looks really cheesy, but I didn't have the best hardware to work with back then. And I had a low budget too, so this was all done on a shoestring budget. Does the audio sound like it's cutting out on the music? Yeah, all right. I'll tell a story on this, yeah. Yeah, I used to make, I made this. So I used to make jewelry. So yeah, this is the same one. So. So yeah, I probably made jewelry for maybe 4 years, 5 years, and I would make it out of ceiling grid wire. Was the biggest bulk material that I'd use, and I'd use I still have my anvil and everything, and all my tools, but I used the ceiling grid wire that used to hold, you know, that I would get when I was in the cabling business, that would be hilty to the pan of the ceiling that hold the ceiling tiles up. And that's what I used to make this. And when it anneals, when you heat it up right, when you hit it right, it hardens really good. Because ceiling grid wire is pretty flexible. But when you hit it right, and this was one of my most sought after pieces, and I probably made 4 or 5 of these for other people, but I didn't want to make too many because I wanted them to be rare. So, but I made lots of earrings, some rings. Yeah, so this is the same piece I was wearing in that other video. I think I've had this since 2001, I think, when I made this, or 2001 or 2. I'll have to go back and look at the photos. Sonia. So this is stop animation here with the photos that comes up here. So what else can we find here? What are the videos that we got in the archive that nobody's ever seen? A lot of this stuff will give me a copyright strike now. I can play the video, but not the audio. So let's see. Let's do this. Alexa, how long ago was 2003?
January 1st, 2003 was 18 years, 5 months, and 2 weeks ago.
So that was almost 19 years ago. All right, yeah, I used to have a company called Yard TV Productions that was the production company for the stuff that I would do. All right, so I'm going to play the video of this and maybe pull up the audio just for a second. Let's see, because it'll probably give me a copyright strike. So this is some video. I don't know the date on this one, but this is a long time ago.
90% of the reason why they fly the chemtrails is weather modification. It used to be an idea.
So these are some of the crazy videos that I used to do.
That's not really what they want to do. If radiation would kill off most of the world's population, they would go right along with it. They would be thrilled.
And you can see how old it is. This is probably the lower quality version of this, but I'm just pulling up stuff that I got so many videos.
Sandbox, high school games in the chat room. Come on. Our system works. We're going somewhere. Our system works. Our kids are going to have trust fund. They're going to go to school. And they're going to learn all kinds of stuff that's going to help them to do what? The entire educational system is designed to deceive them into conforming. And you get paid for that kind of thing because you sold your soul to the devil.
All right, so I don't know if that's a copyrighted song. I think that's, who is that? I have to go back and look and see who the song was. But yeah, these are the crazy videos I used to make. Let's see, we'll fast forward here. Here we go, I can pull this out.
The bubble is about to burst on the economic situation as we have prophesied and repeated over will be again. Though people remain deaf and dumb, and even optimistic that the future gets better, as if evolution were a real thing. Now you know.
Terrorist attacks in Washington.
I don't know what that is.
Into the throes of the
See, this is the lower quality version, so it's hard to read some of the text.
Great War, which kicks off the great locking down and martial law, which kicks off the great judgments of the mighty Yahweh against
apparently crashed into the Pentagon.
Americans.
All right, so that's going to give me a copyright strike there, but that's a pocket gopher I did a photo shoot with there back when that was one of my business cards. So how I did that was I actually I put the business card over where the gopher was coming out, and then I ran the video in reverse. So that's what that is right there. But yeah, I have tons of videos just like this that have never seen the light of day because they will get a copyright strike. So that's why I'm having to pull down the audio a little bit.
Use it.
All right, so that's that one. That's the different version. There's a couple different versions, and here's another wacky video. Let's see. This one's called, where is it at? Pop the Bubble. There we go. This one, it's got Rammstein music in it. So it starts off like this. So that's how it starts off. This one's called Pop the Bubble. A lot of my videos, all right, so that's going to get a strike if I don't let it run. So this is Rammstein and the two chicks. I can't remember the group, Russian group. But yeah, I want to be able to post this somewhere, but I'll turn it up just for a second so you can hear it right when the, this is more kind of keyframing with photos that I do. So I'll turn it up just for a second so you can hear it. All right, so that's about all you can hear there. So this is another one of those prophetic videos or whatever that kind of predicts the demise of the world. But yeah, it's a pretty dark video. I used to make a lot of these just to kind of vent, to deal with the stupid sheeple around me. But then nobody ever got to watch them, you know? All right, so Eminem says, yeah, I wish I could turn up the audio. There's the old 65 before I rebuilt it, cleaned it up. That thing was in bad shape when I got it. It even had wheat behind the license plate. That was the wheat behind the license plate of the old 65. There's the wheat. All right, so glad you're doing well. Hope surprised the video's still up. Yeah, these videos are not on YouTube that I'm playing right now. These are all just on my hard drives. That was me rebuilding the carrier bearing. That was the inside of the truck before I fixed it up. It was in rough shape, the 65 Chevy. It looks way better now. It's mechanically sound, except it needs a fuel pump right now. All right, so I'll turn it just for a second there. That shouldn't give me a copyright strike. Yeah, this is really a badass video. I wish I could share it with everybody. You know what I might do is I might just do a short stream one day and play all my videos that are going to get a copyright strike and just see what YouTube does. The most thing will just block the video. But if they don't block the video, I don't know. I could probably pull this audio up and see if they block it. I know they'll block it in Russia because these guys are from Russia. And I used to have a green screen bumper on my 65 Chevy, but it's faded now. So I painted it fluorescent green to use it as a green screen, and I would key it out and I would use it for my videos like that, like what you're seeing. And everybody around town, they just couldn't stand that I had a fluorescent green bumper. Why did you do that to your truck? Why did you mess your truck up? It's paint, dude. Get over it. So yeah, all the photos and the footage in here is came through my camera lens. I did not buy it from a stock footage place. Everything's completely homegrown. All right, here we go.
On the earth, building materials, and the bubble is about to burst on the economic situation as we have prophesied and repeated over will be again. Though people remain deaf and dumb, and even optimistic that the future gets better, as if evolution were a real thing. Now you know that we are headlong into the throes of the Great Depression.
Yeah, this video probably has to be at least 20-something years old. I know it's at least 19 or 18.
Kicks off the great judgments of the mighty Yahweh against.
I'll have to figure out what the date is on this video. It's probably somewhere around 2002 or 3. So yeah, that was Zeph Daniels. I used to be on his show every now and then, and I think we ran him on the radio station in Texas for a while. I can't remember, but I would help him out with some of his sound checks, and I was on his shows back in the day. I don't know if he was on any of my shows. I can't remember, but I know I was a guest on his shows a few times. Him and Frankie. So yeah, Zeph Daniels, cool guy. So yeah, that music's probably copyrighted, but okay. So yeah, it's Tattoo and Rammstein was the music. But I really don't care. I mean, if they take this video down, it's not like it's going to ruin somebody's content that I'm restreaming, so I can just leave the audio up. I don't know what I'm thinking. We'll leave it up right here at the end. So yeah, that's more crazy videos I used to do. That thing's probably at least 18 years old. What else do we have here? All right, we got that one. We've seen that one. Here's Marla Martin. Let's see what that is. That's probably at the pub. Yeah. So I used to do gigs, and this was just one of the places I would frequent, and these were all live recordings in the pubs. Yeah, so you think that Rumble, but you know, I'm not going to get chased to Rumble. It's such a fumble. I would rather just run the video and just get the copyright strike and just have the video blocked. I'm just going to have to test it out one day. So yeah, this is Marla Martin. I don't know what year this is, but it was a long time ago. I don't know if it said it on the video. Let me see. It doesn't say it on the title. All right, somebody said something about Alex Jones. You see, Alex Jones played on KOBJ AM and then Coast to Coast AM and talked about those topics. Yeah, we actually had Alex Jones. I ran him on the Texas station, and my dad ran him in the California station as well for a pretty good while. Yeah, that's Marla Martin. I just need to go through all my videos. There's so much stuff that's never seen the light of day. Like my DAT tapes are in like suitcases that I need to just render and get them into a digital format on the hard drive. Because I've done so many gigs that I didn't have the time to. Because back in the day, your camcorders were not digital. It went onto a tape, and then you have to go and you put that tape into a FireWire on your camera, and you got to play it back real time. There was no just dumping the footage. You had to do it real time. So you had to capture it real time. That's why so much of the stuff that I used to do like 20 years ago never made it to the hard drive. But I need to set it up because I have done so many gigs where there's stuff like this that are just going to be lost if I don't do something with it. So we're going to fast forward a little bit towards the end here.
Time after time, time after time, time after time, time after time, time after
You could hear me yelling, yeah! All right, so let's do this. Where did the screen go? Let's go over here. This is just going to be, this is a song that was released tonight, or actually last night now, because it's 2 o'clock in the morning. So this is Natasha Maeve's new song. It's Isn't It Strange? And I'll put the link in the chat here to this song. I really love, she's just nailing it every time.
It's time to break free, time to break free. It feels like I've had 9 lives, stray cat, lone wolf, hermit, outcast. Kicked it with the ones who walk unknown paths, trying to find where to survive on a spinning rock. I don't know if there's so much space, then there's gotta be a spot. They say we're running out of time, tick-tock goes the clock. Walking down the street and people have become real strange. So attached to technology, no apology, disconnect, altering our psychology. Creatures of society, study us, sociology, propaganda, ideology. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? They got us in these chains. They try to control our brains and keep us entertained, so we don't complain and we remain contained. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that they got us in these chains? They try to control our brains and keep us entertained, so we don't complain and we remain contained. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? Got us hooked on drugs, pharmacology. The cause of death is in the toxicology, destroying nature while wildlife become mythology. Living on stolen land, converted to a colony. All I know is we belong to this land. This land does not belong to us. In Mother Earth I trust. Isn't it strange that they got us in these chains? They try to control our brains and keep us entertained, so we don't complain and we remain contained. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange that they got us in these chains? They try to control our brains and keep us entertained, so we don't complain and we remain contained. Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? Isn't it strange? Now I'm biking down a gravel shoulder. The vehicles could give a little space and move over. Instead they'll keep on cutting me off and moving closer. The drivers are so rushed and impatient behind the wheel, becoming anxious. Seems like they've all got this problem when it comes to waiting. It's all about the money that they keep on chasing. Surrounded by the rats that keep on racing. What happens to enjoying stillness, chillness, tranquilness? Isn't it strange how they put us in these chains?
All right, so that's Natasha Maeve. She released that 4 hours ago, and that one is called Isn't It Strange? So that's awesome. So then we're going to do the next one here. This one is called Break Free, and for some reason,
the beat enters, so I begin to blast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off. Fly away from the flock. I'm feeling different than the average robot. With robot, oops, I mean human. But with all the soul consuming, how many Homo sapiens are actually left? Strange thoughts, they keep on forming in my head. I wish I was performing instead. The iron prison has got me feeling like I'm in prison. I keep living, but the world keeps suffering. Catch my brain slow, will I kick it free? I am buffering. What is truth? You can ask. The effect keeps sputtering. Come back with something, and it quickly dissolves to nothing. We all know lies though, and they need uncovering. I wanna feel and wanna cry. I can't. I wanna believe that I'm not seeing what I'm seeing in the sky. I can't. I had a third eye, but they kept on ripping it out. Plastic in the water, yeah, I'm sipping it out. Spoon-fed fiction, and they dishing it out. With the way my mind thinks back, I'm missing it now. What am I missing? I'm missing the doubt. The society was indefinitely fatally flawed. We had a blue sky, it's almost always hazy now. I had a 9 to 5, yeah, they say I'm crazy now. Oh wait, I'm lazy, how? Most people try to judge me on the wage and hours. Oh, look at us all, slaves to the ones who set the stage with the towers. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. Society's broken, I want the cast off. Everything's a lie, so you can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You can take the mask off. You wanna break free, take the mask off.
That's Break Free by Natasha Maeve. And she's playing the guitar on that one and the track before that one too. Alright, so we're just going to go down the road here and go to the next one here. Another awesome song by Natasha here. This one is called Heart, Life, Soul, Passion.
Life is a book full of chapters. Sadness, madness, happiness, laughter. Slowing down, speeding up, though it never does move faster. Or does it? I don't know. Constant questions of the where after. Fate, destiny, who's a forecaster? The universe's master. You've been getting soul plastered just to cope with disaster. Everything's locked up, everyone claims they got a secret password. Oh really? So punch in the digits, crack the hieroglyphics, study the psycholinguistics. What's there? What's it like? Metaphysics. All I know is words over simplistic, rhythmic, artistic flow, stylistic, humanistic, idealistic, anti-illusionistic. That's me. It's Hashem Maeve, in case you missed it. I used to think I knew the truth, but it was so twisted. I do what I do in the booth and feel lifted. There's no distraction, satisfaction, magnetic attraction. It's clear that this is my heart, my soul, my life, my passion. Heart, life, soul, passion. The reason that I roll out of bed into action. This is my heart, life, soul, passion. Magnetic attraction. This is my heart, life, soul, and my passion. The reason that I roll out of bed into action. Action. 3, 2, 1, action. Let's roll. Did I get your attention? That was the goal, cause they keep getting yours. Everywhere you go, from the chains to the cars, to the shoes, to the dough. They keep trying to get you to buy this, deny this, try this, buy this, yeah. Every day we fight about money. Let me say, it isn't right or funny. I get so stressed when my life is getting bummy, so I go outside, I'm just hoping that it's sunny. The paper is the bride of all evil and we know this. For most people though, it becomes our main focus. I'd rather medicate and meditate with my heart, life, soul, passion. Heart, life, soul, passion. This is my heart, life, soul, passion. The reason that I roll out of bed into action. My heart, my life, my soul, my passion. The reason that I roll out of bed into action. My heart, life, soul, passion. The reason that I still roll out of bed into action. Action, action, magnetic attraction.
Alright, let's go to the next one. She's got 6 of them out now, so let's go to this one. Is called Wildlife. Coming up next, Wildlife.
First they go, then we follow. First they go, then we follow. We will follow. I don't wanna be around people. I don't wanna be alone. I don't know. Wicked case of wanderlust can't seem to halt the roam. Basket case I'm filled with problems still within my dome. You don't wanna know. I'm feeling alien, many galaxies from my natural zone. Stripped of flesh, we're getting down to the bone. Shh, no, pipelines and oil sands destroying our lands. The future of our planet's in corrupt and vicious hands. Anyone out there who wasn't against Dakota access and Keystone plans need to spend time researching. You clearly don't understand. I'm sick and tired of the ignorance. Population stuck within a trance. Sometimes I wonder, do we even stand a chance? Same old song and dance, do we stand a chance? So look at what they do to our generations, distracting us for such a long duration, selfishly working for our own temptation. Now I'm filled with aggravation and frustration. As long as we have it all, do we care about the purpose of taxation at all? Trapped in the workstation, lining up goes inflation, increased starvation. Now we trying to rescue the nation, economic salvation, lower the vibration. I want the biggest house, I want the fastest car, life of a star. I want the nicest things, an African mind, diamond ring bling. I only wear it once, but I want the most expensive dress. I want to look the best dressed to impress. No wonder why I'm stressed. Hypnosis. Say goodbye to the wildlife. We'll live a wild life instead, until the wildlife's dead. We're gonna live a wild life instead, until the wildlife's dead. We're gonna live a wild life instead, until all the wildlife's dead. Who needs wildlife? We'll live a wild life instead, until the wildlife's dead. We're gonna live a wild life, until the wildlife's dead. We're gonna live a wild life instead. Factory farms instead of hunting, can't get our food when the trees are stunting. Politicians bluffing, lack of funding, cops are cuffing, garbage dumping. So dumbed down, so dumbed down we don't think. Can't erase what's been signed in ink. Animals extinct, so dumbed down we don't think. Animals extinct, who needs wildlife? We'll live a wild life instead, until the wildlife's dead. I need wildlife, I will never live a wild life instead. I will protect the wildlife until I'm dead. I will protect the wildlife until I'm dead. I will protect the wildlife until I'm dead. First they go, they go, they go, then we follow, we will follow.
Isn't that cool? All of her songs are just completely different sounding. That's what I love. So this one is called Mind Control, which is, we got a lot of that going on here in the world lately. So the link is pinned at the top of the chat if you want to check out all these songs.
The world is staged, mind control through media. Get your perspective on the news webpage.
And I'm probably going to do a test panel. Somebody wants me to do a test panel, so I'll probably start a test panel here after this. I'll see if I can do it on the fly and see if I can make that happen through this setup here. So we'll see. But yeah, I'm going to test out a panel on this system too.
2 months ago, I saw them care about Afghanistan. They asked her, could you be there for 20 years and abandon them? Now people there will sell their daughters just to get food. They'll trade their kidney too. Who really knows, oh, do you? I don't doubt it though, because I know that there's a famine. So ask yourself, you claim you care, now you don't, who's really abandoning? Now you're experts on the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Remember when everybody here was talking about Hussein, yeah? Don't you realize they're taking you hostage and giving you a new brain? When's the last time you actually thought for yourself? Allowing so-called experts to dictate what you do with your health, when their priorities obviously to increase their own wealth. I've always known that people here were sleeping, now I know they're blind. Propaganda's obvious, now south we're running out of time. They possess you, they oppress you. Now I'm the voice who will address you. They immunosuppress you. Those with the jab, they might cardiac arrest you. They possess you, they oppress you. Now I'm the voice who will address you. They immunosuppress you. Those with the jab, they might cardiac arrest you. They'll say it's not true. They call us skeptics. Well, you'll be skeptical too if you knew about half the shit that we do. Just a little itsy bitsy iffy. Reading about the declassified operation information when it hit me. Washy wishy, y'all must be dizzy. This is Megalodon fishy. And before this song is labeled as a hate crime, listen to the top chart rappers. Now tell me, are they trying to wake minds? Every time I press play, they're trying to take mine. Murder, guns, drugs, money, everything but a straight line. Create more state crime. These rappers are paid private prison recruiters, becoming millionaires to shape your kids into shooters. So don't you dare call me a terrorist when I know where the terror is. True though, Trudeau. They possess you, they oppress you. Now I'm the voice who will address you. They immunosuppress you. Those with the jab, they might cardiac arrest truckers get a police beating? What exactly about what I'm saying is misleading? Red and white violence, gun running, human trafficking, drug dealing. I'll risk my life to stop the bleeding. How many years is an informant going undercover just to get a warrant? State of Emergencies Act, the tyrannical government got to skip all that. Smashing windows, breaking into theft too. But if you wear a shirt that supports anyone, they won't get you. Frozen bank accounts of freedom protesters and supporters. But you don't do anything to stop Canada's drug importers at the borders? Coots? Come on. The opioid epidemic killed far more than any simulated pandemic ever did. If you think this government cares about you or your health or your safety, I'm here to tell you that they never did. Trust in the artificial leaders, I will never give. I will never give. I will never give. 'Cause they possess you. They oppress you. Now I'm the voice who will address you. They immunosuppress you. Those with the jab, they might cardiac arrest you. They possess you. They oppress you. Now I'm the voice who will address you. They immunosuppress you. Those with the jab, they might cardiac arrest you. They'll say it's not true. They're gonna say it's not true, but I would never lie to you. They're gonna say it's not true, but I would never lie to you. I would never lie to you. They're gonna say it's not true, but I would never lie to you. I would never lie to you. They're gonna say it's not true, but I'd never lie to you.
Alright, so I'm dropping the ball here. I'm setting up a StreamYard here to do a test stream. So that was Mind Control by Natasha May. The link is in the chat. It's pinned to the top of the chat. And we're going to go to the first one that she released on her YouTube channel. So all this content is about a month old. The first one I played was 4 hours old. The second one I played, which was Break Free, was 2 days old. And then Heart, Life, Soul, Passion was 3 weeks old. Wildlife is 4. So, you know, a little over a month. So we're going to do Vent next. And then we're going to do a test panel just to see if it'll work on my setup.
I may be sweet, but I won't sugarcoat it. You only hurt because you pay to promote it. You're haunted by ghosts, and someone's a rotor. Without all your funds, no one would notice. Usually this would not be my focus, no. But I need to vent, 'cause I'm sick of the bogus. Is humanity hopeless? Well, it's sure as hell broken. Line up for your needle, not 1 but 2 doses. Staying home is heroic and master under hypnosis. I lost all faith in the system, 6 years suffering homeless. No one was there at my lowest. I fought so damn hard, yet they still wonder why I like the state of aloneness. All I had was myself when I stepped outside. Stuck in psychosis. Ask me how I'm still here, I'll reply, I do not know this. I've been near death, I've been the closest that one could get without getting chosen. Raps kept me alive, kept me from saying goodbye to emotion. It's how I'm coping. I live and breathe it. If you cut me open, I bleed out a poem and pour out the words I've written and spoken. I hear your track, you must be joking. Comedy rap, no? What are you smoking? You're like the government, you can't be trusted. They pulling your strings, you're just a puppet. You're the pandemic, fake, you were a fraud, you were a slave. Except you chose to sell yourself to get to the top. Till everyone knows, I will not stop. Tell me to shut up? Okay. I will be louder. I know my country is run by a coward. If we don't wake up, we'll be devoured. Fear is a weapon, making everyone think that they have no power. They will be threatened by my aggression. See, I still think freely, I have expression. Won't be a zombie trapped in a state of oppression. Are you a zombie? I won't be a zombie. Am I a zombie? No. Are you a zombie? Don't be a zombie. Don't be a zombie. Am I a zombie? No. Are you a zombie? Don't be a zombie. Turn off the news. Turn off the news. Indoctrination station, cause they filter it through all of the useful information. See, you got a world database that's searching the palm of your hand. Yet you act like it's North Korea where freedom to research is banned. That's the direction we're going. Do you understand? Do you want liberty or to be living in misery under command? Look at the history. This ain't no mystery. Do you want liberty or to be living in misery under command? COVID? Come on, don't even try to tell me this shit wasn't planned. I may be sweet, but I won't sugarcoat it. You're only heard cause you pay to promote it. You're haunted by ghosts, the same ones that wrote it. Without all your funds, I swear no one would notice. Usually this would not be my focus, but I need to vent 'cause I'm sick of the bogus. Is humanity hopeless? Well, it sure as hell broken. Line up for your needle, not 1 but 2 doses. 2, 3, 4, 5. What? Staying home is heroic, master under hypnosis. I lost all faith in the system, 6 years suffering homeless. No one was there at my lowest. I got to look closest. They're taking our freedom from under our noses. And it'll be roses. Some of you chose this. You did not notice? You did not know this? They're taking our freedom from under our noses. And it'll be roses. You did not notice. It's time that you know this. It's time that you know this. I know our country is run by a coward. If we don't wake up, we'll be devoured. Fear is a weapon, making everyone think that they have no power. But you do. They will be threatened by my aggression. See, I still think freely, I have expression. Don't be a zombie. Don't be a zombie. Am I a zombie? No. Are you a zombie? Don't be a zombie. Turn off the news.
So that's Vent by Natasha Maves there. Test, test, test. Mic's working still. All right, so I'm going to start the panel here. To get on the panel, there you go. I'll pin the link to the top of the chat there. So we're going to do a test panel here. And we're going to come over here. We're going to do this. We're going to close that. So far we've been streaming. System's been stable for, I don't know, how long has it been? So this is going to be kind of awkward because I'm starting a panel. Oh, there's a whole bunch of people. All right, we got Chris. All right, so I need to put you on the screen here. I need to close this and this. So this is going to be kind of awkward here. I'm going to do this backwards land here. So I'm just going to do this kind of crusty-like. All right, who do we got here? Hopefully we don't have too many surprises here. All right. Well, people are jumping off cliffs. All right, we got Chris. All right. All right. So I need to put this. So I'm going to have to go full screen here in a second. Hold on. Here. I'm going to do this backwards land here. So I'm just going to. All right, so I'm hearing an echo. Why am I hearing an echo?
Casey Jones.
Here. Somebody's got their
Yes, sir.
people are all right, they got somebody needs to mute their YouTube. Somebody mute your YouTube. I have to go full screen here, and I'm going to go full screen here. All right. I'm just going to. All right, so somebody needs to mute their YouTube, so I'll have to do it one at a time. Somebody's got their
YouTube in the background.
Yeah, somebody's got their YouTube up. Somebody needs to mute their YouTube. All right, I think that's it. All right, whoever that is, yeah. All right, so what's happening, Chris?
Are we good now?
You guys, but I went and pressed play and I turned my YouTube on, so I had to turn it back off. It's not on there.
Yeah, see, just close out YouTube. You don't need YouTube on. Just keep your StreamYard up.
I got it. I was checking to see if it was me, and I turned it back on for a second on accident. But
see, I'm doing this backwards. Normally, people start a StreamYard and they broadcast it to the YouTube channel, but because I was doing YouTube, and I'm bringing StreamYard in, so it's going to look a little weird, but it's going to work. Yeah.
It's a work in progress, brother. You're getting all this stuff fleshed out. I appreciate you having us on.
Well, yeah, I know what I need to do. If I just want to do a panel, I can just start it through StreamYard. But somebody said start a panel, so I'm starting a panel during my stream. So that's why it's kind of backwards.
Love you. Thank you there. Thank you. We love you.
Awesome.
Appreciate it.
I like this, the way you have it organized up here. This is cool, man.
Yeah, and I got this new setup in the living room. I'm not in the cave, so I'm on a 3-screen system with a, you know, and I'm standing up. So this is one of those desks where I can stand it up, raise and lower. You know, it's really cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So I don't feel like I'm stuck in that corner so much, you know, with that damn microphone hanging down all the time. So I got these Amazfit earbuds things that I'm wearing, so that's my microphone. So I can walk around and I shouldn't change volume anywhere, you know.
You're in a much different situation than the last time I saw you streaming. You got a whole lot of different stuff going on there, man. That's
Yeah,
cool.
I wanted a separate setup because when you work from home, I work from home, and then I was streaming from home, and I was stuck in that same room. It was just driving me crazy, man. I was getting burned out. So now I'm free. I can walk around. I can come in here and grab a mineral water. Watch this. See? Look at this. Come in here. Y'all can still hear me. Grab another mineral water.
It's very seamless. That's neat, man.
And I'm back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, brother.
I don't need this chair in my way.
Very seamless, man. That's cool.
So yeah, I've been working and lurking a lot, you know. The radio station's got me busy. I've been kind of getting my life in order and my house in order, you know. A lot of stuff going on.
Right on.
Well, that sounds good, man. That sounds therapeutic. I'm glad to hear that, brother. No saying goodbye, man.
Right.
Yeah, we're happy to see you. Very happy to see you.
Yeah, it's a blessing. It's really cool to hang out with you again. I usually get to hang out with you for a couple seconds on Masha's channel, but we're so damn rowdy and ridiculous at times. It's tough to have a conversation. So.
Yeah, it's just too many people talking at once sometimes. But it's a party. So what do you expect?
It's a party.
Yeah, that's why we go there. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm always lurking Mosh. He just doesn't know it.
It's always good fun. I get so damn drunk sometimes on his channel. And I don't have to go back the next day and watch the whole restream. I'm like, I can't believe I even started to do that.
Yeah, and I've been so crazy about cleaning up my diet. I quit all sugar a week ago. No sugar, no ice cream, no hot chocolate. And it's going to be a permanent thing for me because I feel so much better within 5 days. I just feel more centered, and my energy levels, like when I eat, I don't get that crash after I eat anymore. And it's all blood insulin, you know, like the insulin and the all that stuff.
I remember you were talking about that when the first time I got on panel with you, you were speaking very highly of how important it is for your diet to be regulated. So
yeah,
that's
and I'm 51, so I don't want to go downhill because I see a lot of people my age. I see that my friends all the time, and I want to get better, not worse. What is that?
This is raw date sugar.
Oh yeah, see, yeah. Now see, that's okay.
Raw date sugar. I've been putting that in my coffees.
Yeah.
For the last year now. Amazing.
Yeah, see, that stuff right there is safe because it's not processed. You know, it's a natural. So you're okay with that.
Yeah, you have to look up for the big RAW, raw.
Raw, yeah.
It's a great word.
Raw. That was the last noise the dinosaurs made before something happened.
Before they got wiped out.
Something of the sort.
Let me see if there's anybody backstage real quick.
If you would like to start doing little panels every now and then, for real, Fry, I'd love to join on. I'll help you out. I'll jump on and I'll help push the word out as far as I can. I know it's not huge. You got plenty of people to hang out with you.
Yeah, if my workflow is calms down and it's been slowly trickling, there's always something that comes up when I say I'm going to start streaming, and boom, just crazy stuff. I don't even want to talk about it. It's embarrassing, some of the stuff. Just mistakes that people are making at the radio station. Okay, I'm going to say it. So the board op played a show from somebody else's station on our radio station the other day with their call letters and everything. Okay, so what it is these show hosts, they'll produce different shows for different radio stations.
Yeah.
And somehow we got a hold of the wrong show, and the board op didn't catch it.
But it worked out, it seems.
Well, it worked out, but you're talking about an embarrassment. I mean,
yeah.
Somebody else's call letters going over our station. Yeah. I was not a happy camper.
For some reason, I was unsubscribed to your channel. It pisses me off. I was wondering why I wasn't getting any notifications of you. And you came up tonight, and we were talking about you over there on Chris's channel. And Yeah, no sense or buts, man. I've got you now. I'm notified and subscribed. Hopefully they'll keep me that way. I've missed all your content, bro. At least since the Ottawa stuff.
Yeah, YouTube does that a lot to, especially to our like-minded people. I've noticed a lot of YouTube subscriptions will go missing, right?
Happens a bit.
Yeah. Just since I stopped streaming all the time, the channel's probably lost 750 subs. And I guess it's a lot of people that, I don't know, my channel is typecast to the Convoy. So if they think it's over with or they're not happy with it, they're just going to go, I'm going to unsubscribe to him. That's just.
Well, probably just, unsubscribe to everybody who's involved with it. It probably isn't personal, bro. I can't imagine why anybody would unsubscribe to you personally. You're a pretty cool cat, man.
Yeah, and I'm going to do my best to get the channel the direction I want it to go. I'm a truther. I mean, you see my old videos. I don't know if you are watching some of these old videos, but
you were just, like I said, we were talking about you, man. I've had some great conversations with you, and your conversations involving certain things that we spoke with. I think it was the first time I ever spoke with you. Quantum physics and the like. I don't know. You're an intellectual, and I appreciate intellectual. So you're on top of your game there. I was curious where you're going to go with your channel as soon as the convoys were over, but now I'm here, and I will be here. So absolutely.
All right. So somebody in the chat room says the top left window is too redundant. That's because the way I had to start my StreamYard, that's my screen. So yeah, that's an Inception video you're seeing there, and I can't get rid of that. The only thing I could do is just make my video disappear. So let me show you what I can do.
Here's what's really cool about it, Fry, is that being in the upper left-hand, anybody who's on a console, all their chat comes up on the right-hand side of the screen. So whoever is on the right-hand side of the screen gets blocked by chat, and having that in the upper left-hand corner shows everybody. So I'm digging it. I think it's pretty cool, man.
So yeah, that's what it would look like if I stopped my camera. So that's
contrary to what the whoever said whatever, but that's a big problem I have with StreamYard, is that everything is on the right and my chat goes on the right when I look at my big old 70-inch screen, and my chat covers up a lot of faces.
There we go.
And usually you have somebody who's main screened on the left, and then you have a whole bunch of small people on the right, and it blocks all the small people.
Yeah.
So I like that, man. That's pretty cool the way you have it.
So there, now I got it to where it's not so. Like I said, this was just something that somebody said start a panel, and I'm throwing it inside OBS, so it's kind of backwards land. That's why.
I'm working with OBS for mine.
Pretty good to do it quick.
That's who I'm going to use for my streams, and I still haven't figured it out. Right, it's tough, man. OBS has a lot of options, man.
Yeah, if you just want to do panels, just go straight through StreamYard. Don't even use anything else, and then marry your StreamYard up to your platforms, whatever you want it to stream out to. Yeah.
Right on. Right.
Don't mess with OBS. I'm using OBS because that's my daily driver for my regular stream.
So, well, man, I might get in touch with you, Brian, because you might be able to help me. I have a lot of questions. I want to use OBS because there's a lot of advantages, be it audio or video.
Just shoot me an email.
I don't know much about it.
Shoot me an email and
I will do so.
Send me your number, and we can. The best way to do it is actually you can send me your number, but I like to use Facebook Messenger for the calling.
I would agree. Yeah. So
that way I can send you pictures, and the audio quality is better than a phone too.
I will do so. Thank you, Fry. I really will, man. I've been trying to find somebody who's familiar with it. You're the only person I've seen who's actively using it for their StreamYard, and I want to use it myself. There's a lot of advantages. It's complicated, don't get me wrong, but there's advantages to it.
Oh, Fry's the man. He knows. He definitely knows.
Yeah, and just so you know, the reason why I can't have my camera on this one square right here beside me is because it's being used right here. So that's why you don't see me right there where it says FryTVNow. So
you gotta have two cameras now.
Yeah, I'd have to hook up two cameras, and
you need another camera to put an out device.
Yeah, if I'm going to do a StreamYard, a panel, I just won't start with OBS like I did tonight. It's just one of those things where I started the panel while I was streaming. I could have restarted the stream, but, whatever. It is what it is.
It's good to keep the flow going.
Mm-hmm. Bro, it's not bad. And the graphics great. Everybody's here. I love it, man. It's not too shabby.
Yeah.
So,
cheers, everybody. Freedom.
Cheers.
Freedom never dies down. Remember that. Freedom never dies down.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah, we were having a heck of a chat over there at Chris's, man. And I wish I could recreate that for your stream because we're so like-minded. But we were having a heck of a conversation between Freedom and me and NBC.
yeah,
I really appreciate that.
today I was lurking in Tommy's chat for the most part, and then I jumped in Jersey J's, and I just floated around. But I've been working on this for 2 days straight, this workstation, and today really hardcore. It takes a lot to move into a box. You know, I had to load my software for editing for the radio station, set up the
Yeah.
webcam. I had to set up a thing where I got this monitor kind of rigged up here on the right. You can't see it, but maybe I can take a picture and show you. Here, I'll do that and show you on the camera.
I got myself a gimbal 5.
That's good.
I'm going to turn on that.
I have about a 3-second delay too because I'm watching y'all on my big screen versus what we're talking about. So there's a small delay.
You might have to shut it off again on your big screen and restart it again.
I do it kind of regularly, yeah, because I'm running through my PS. But
so sometimes when you don't do that, we fall back like another 2-3 minutes.
Yeah, it doesn't ever. Well, it's more or less like about 6 or 8 seconds. It's not horrible. But
So
that's the reason sometimes when y'all see me staring and y'all say something and I don't have a reaction because I'm looking at the TV. Yeah, that's the reason. There's
so that's the setup there. It's a simple 3 monitor system. Nothing special, nothing like the other studio, but
I like you had
the. Simple,
I can see FryTV on the TV, but not on here.
Yeah, you won't see it on StreamYard, right?
Yeah,
right.
That's a nice setup. Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's more than enough to keep track of a lot of things. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Y'all can't see it. The ones
not too many.
All right. Yeah, because you're on the panel, you can't see that. That's right. Yeah. So I could start this camera here, but you still couldn't see me. Yeah, you can see it right there. Yeah.
Yeah. You have to rotate them. Yeah, you gotta watch it on 2 devices.
I got you on my big screen.
That way you can follow the chat. One love to the chat.
Much love.
Heck yeah. Oh, you cats. How many people are hanging out with us? I should have thrown love out to the chat the first time I got on here. That was really good. Call me out on that shit.
I think we're up to almost 40.
Cats in the house. Let's go. Big ups. Y'all subscribe.
40 beautiful people.
Cheers,
I'm sure you're subscribed already to Fry, but if you're not, either way. And hit the dang like. Hit the like. Let's go with that algorithm. Let's go, guys. Thank you so much for having fun.
Freedom!
It's freedom time. Yep.
Yeah, so y'all can see me in the very corner right here.
Yeah, I see you.
Right there. I stay right there. Yeah, if I had moved my camera over a little bit, I guess I could in OBS. But yeah.
I like how the emotes are the emotes on your channel are outlined in black. What's going on with that? That looks really cool. Like with my name, I can see. Usually, you just see the emotes are they're blank, whatever color. But yours are outlined in black. What the heck is doing that?
He actually has the TV where he's in the TV.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Really cool looking, man. I don't know. I'm gonna have to get with you, brother. I'm definitely gonna hit you up on your email. You got to tell me.
It's just the writing that comes up.
Brother, it's really neat.
Yeah, if it's tech stuff, that's up my alley there. So, yeah.
Crazy.
I like it. A very nice setup.
Yeah. So somebody's bothered by the redundant screen again. Well, that way they can at least see what's going on here a little bit, you know. But yeah, like I said,
I like the idea of having it all up in the left-hand corner like you had initially. I thought that was really cool, man. Or wherever, being where it was, like I said, because the chat all runs on my big screen on the right side because it blocks everybody's face who's on the right side. And I'm like, half the time I can't even see who's joining panels and things. And I don't know. I think it's a good idea, man. I would put something in the upper left-hand corner because Xbox and PlayStation, if you're on YouTube, it always runs the chat in the right. You can't do anything to change it or move it.
And YouTube's always running like everybody's watching the chat over me right now. And yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's a good idea. I think I will implement that myself. To be honest
you know what? Nobody does that.
I like it. Very cool. And it's the little things that kind of make the channel stand out.
Small things are the biggest things, you know.
Yeah, I added the eyeballs.
That's what it is.
I added the eyeballs to the antennas tonight.
Oh, really? That's
And those are actual icons from the chat room. And guess how I got those icons? So right before I started my stream tonight, I needed those icons, but I can't get them unless I get them from a chat room. So I jumped into Mosh's chat and, you know, told everybody hi, threw those icons in there, and then copied them in there, copied them out of his chat, and then I put them into my hard drive. That's how I got the TV icons, because that's the TV, the fry, and the eyeballs that come out of chat rooms. They're just expanded bigger.
I think it's spectacular, man. You got an iconic measure for what you're doing. From day one, you've always been pretty unique, and it's cool to see where your channel's going, man. I'm excited for you, brother. I like to hang out with you more often. This is cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing more video stuff like I did tonight, just showing people what I do and like some history of my background of video production and all that kind of stuff. I have tons of stuff that's never seen the light of day. I want to render some of that and show more people my inventions and take them around town a little bit. Maybe take everybody for a bike ride because I'm riding barefoot now, and wonder where I got that from. And yeah, I can ride. Yeah, Natasha. Yeah, she is a machine, man. She can ride all day long, not drink any water. It's like, no, I get dehydrated. I'm 51.
Yeah, water is an essential.
Yeah.
In my opinion. But yeah. Some people can do that, though. You're right on that. They have this crazy amount of stamina.
Yeah, and she doesn't have any artificial sugars either. So I'm following her lead, you know. Whatever she's eating and doing, I'm following her lead on that because look how healthy she is.
Yeah.
Stay firing on all cylinders at all times. That's the way to do it, man.
Yeah, walking around barefoot on pavement and then stepping on all them rocks and walking through the creeks and all the wood and everything.
I used to do that. The barefoot thing, yeah, I know exactly where you're coming from on that. Because when I was like about 9, 12 years old, I could run around on concrete. It didn't matter. I'd run over stickleburs and whatever. I was good. Now, if I step on something,
a lot of indigenous people live.
I step on a crayon, it hurts. It's crazy, man. My feet are tender. I used to be able to do some stuff. That would be something. How about that for a theory? Take everybody in America's fucking shoes away, and then they can't go nowhere because they can't walk around because it hurts so bad.
Yeah, and the thing is people give her problems with going into a business without shoes. They'll try to kick her out, and her feet are cleaner than your shoes because how often do you wash your shoes?
Exactly. You're not washing your shoes.
You're not washing your shoes.
None of that.
And people take showers at least once or twice a day, so you know you're cleaning your feet twice a day. Like when I go for a ride and I'm out, I'm walking in the park, I'll wash my feet off before I come in the house. So I wash my feet in the shower, and they get washed a couple of times when I'm out and about, running around town.
It's probably more of a visual thing because, I mean, your feet get dirty real quick. You can walk around barefoot for 35 minutes and your feet will look almost brown or black.
Yeah.
But they assume that means that bacteria and such. But yeah, exactly like you're saying. You got rubber and all these types of other materials that people use for shoe bottoms. Yeah. That shit soaks up bacteria like it's... Yeah.
And when you're barefoot...
It does more damage faster. You gotta hear that. It does more damage faster.
Infected, but you're absolutely right. They will shut you down.
Especially socks. When you have socks in your shoes, you're definitely sweating moisture.
That's creating the same type of bacterial infection inside of your shoe rather than the outside. And that's a different type of bacteria. But that being said, you can't go to Walmart. They're like, oh, no, you got to put some flip-flops on or something.
Yeah.
It's like, come on. What's going on?
And if you're not wearing
And
shoes, you're more likely to not step in somebody's gum or spit or whatever. You're really watching where you step too.
I miss being able to walk around barefoot. I really do, bro.
Yeah, I
went
feel
out. I think
better.
the last time I was in Canada was about a month ago.
You guys are making me go to the beach tomorrow.
Hey, I feel so much better now that I've been doing it. Just everything that I'm doing, it's improving my.
Or that, or very,
I'm more
very thin
centered. You know, just more calm, more focused.
You're becoming more in tune with the ley line.
You're correct on that one. No shoes, no shirt, no service. Oh, and no pet.
Yeah, that's how it is, man. That's
no pet. And now recently we've seen the no mask. No mask, no service.
Yeah. You got to throw the fourth one in there. That's no joke. Pretty soon it'll be like it's not gonna be a massive. You're gonna have the shot to even walk into a store. That's ridiculous. I don't know if that's the case, but
I can't believe that, man.
It's crazy. But I agree 100% probably on the shoe thing. I even went and bought about 4 or 5 years ago. I bought the Fila shoes that you could put on your toes, and they were just like independent toe movement. Man, it made a huge difference in my posture and everything, and how I felt throughout the day when I was standing up.
That's the shoes that look really funny where your toes are sticking out.
They look so silly, but they are so comfortable. And you can step in a mud puddle and dry out in like 2 minutes. And they breathe. It's like, I don't know. It's like having a sock that breathes on your foot that has a little bit of an insole. It's not too shabby, man. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah.
But it really, I could tell the difference as far as my spine went throughout the day. Because I was using different.
You gotta get those feelings.
Yeah. It was and my stability, being able to stand still and not feel like certain parts of my body hurt after about 2 or 3 minutes. It was impressive. I could tell the difference, man. Versus a standard shoe that keeps your toes and your heel in a certain position. It's important, man. No doubt.
So we got. Who's got a panel?
Wake me up before you.
Got Mosh.
Crap, and it's all on the feet. I agree, Big Dice. No ifs, ands, or buts. I think you pretty well got it right.
We put Mosh
right
down here. Actually, we could put Mosh.
Oh, you can add people? Oh, that's awesome. You can add different. If someone's going live, you can put them on here.
Well, I'm just re-streaming Mosh. I can do that because
cool
I'm in OBS.
OBS can like set up your whole fucking shenanigans, dude.
Yeah.
You can have like 4.
That's why. I see. That's pretty cool.
That's awesome. Why I went out. That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get with this mastermind that we're speaking to, and I'm gonna have him teach me a couple things because I want to learn.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, I don't recommend doing what I'm doing because it makes things more complicated. So, but you can do it.
Yeah. There's a method to the mayhem.
Vic BC's live right now.
I thought they were live.
I
didn't see them again. I saw them live earlier.
They're live, but it's just facing their backyard kind of thing, just at a candle.
Oh yeah, he's got a cap. Yeah.
Yeah, and I what's it? Oh, Big BC YouTube live. Oh, I see what they're doing.
Yeah, it's right here. I'll put it right here just for fun. There we go.
That's a good idea to do things.
There we go.
But still, it's not as good as Lincoln. Not where he has the critters and the animals. Oh, that was the best.
Yeah, with the fire going. Yeah, to keep him warm.
Lincoln's a cool cat, man. He's a good guy.
Yo, Lincoln, big ups to Lincoln. I love that guy.
My brother for another mother.
Yeah, you give the sheep a beer.
Were y'all watching? Did y'all watch Lincoln's stream like last week or so when he took his car out and he kept overheating and racing it around everywhere, going shopping?
I wouldn't doubt it. He was talking about showing off his sports cars. I didn't see that, but I bet that happened.
Man, he's driving fast. I couldn't believe it.
That's that.
And he's got something wrong with this fan to where the relay's not working. I guess it's got the sensor's not working. So yes, he's got his fan where he's got to clamp it to the battery. He's got it hot wired to the battery. So he forgets to turn it on sometimes, and then the car will overheat. So yeah.
I wouldn't doubt it, brother. I missed that though. It makes me upset. I'm gonna have to look back on his channel and see if I can find that. Because I remember him talking about he has a whole bunch of vehicles on his property, and he just doesn't drive them much.
It's the day he went and bought his gimbal. He bought another gimbal, so it's that day.
No.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's definitely gonna happen. That's good stuff.
I love this, how we're all getting together. You know, I appreciate this so much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a blessing to be around y'all cats, as always. A blessing to be on your panel. No bullshit, Fry. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, thank you for all what you've done. You know, much love. Always will be appreciated.
More often, man.
What?
I hope we can do some more of these. These are really fun.
So that's Trucker G right there.
Let's go. Already?
Yeah, see, I don't have any labels set up in this new system here, but I guess I could just for fun. We know that's Cowboys Mosh. We know that's Vic BC because he's got a cap.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna make a label now because I can't be taking somebody's content without giving them credit.
Well, yeah. We don't want to do all that stuff.
Give me a second to make a label here. One's Trucker G.
I'm gonna go use the rest of them over here very shortly. One second.
Copy. Making copies. Alright, make source visible. Not yet. Been a while since I've done this. A little rusty. A little bit rusty. I used to do this on the fly. One of those. Oh, his stream just stopped. Oh well, I'll have a Trucker G label in here anyway. We'll just...
Tommy Temper's live. Tommy.
Yeah, but if I restream him, I guess I could. Just to mess with him.
Another restreamer?
Yeah, let's restream a restreamer.
But he's just watching a party going around.
Alright, let's just see what that would look like.
I'm surprised he's not restreaming you.
Boom. He probably doesn't know that I'm live. Alright, so y'all can't see it, but it shows up on YouTube. It's labeled Trucker G. So, that works. So we'll look at my studio, see if it shows up. Ty Guy's in the house. Big shout out to Ty Guy.
Hey, Ty Guy, TY.
Mechanic Eric is in here. Yeah, Mechanic Eric, I checked out your drone video that you did the other night with the fireworks. That was awesome. Alright, so let's see. Don't what? Ty Guy. Don't make me restream you. Go right ahead. So yeah, I'm testing out my new setup, Ty Guy. This is one of those workstations that it goes up and down, so I can lower everybody like that. Everybody gets lower, and everybody can go back up.
Okay, we got some cool cats in the chat. We got Mechanic Eric.
And I just have some cable management to do.
I saw that guy earlier. One love, guy.
That's setting 106. There's 107. But yeah, now I can stand up and stream and work in here. And I got a good view of the Purple Martin gourds out the back property. And I can see out the front. So it's got a better feng shui in here.
I love the idea of being mobile, like you're saying, being able to walk around and just be, you know.
Yeah.
I got my Amazfit earbuds that are Bluetooth that married straight up to my box. You know, I just had to put them in pairing mode, and I can walk across. Let's do a test. I'm gonna walk to the bedroom and let's see if it'll go that far. So I'm just gonna keep talking back here.
All right, buddy.
And we're gonna probably hear the air conditioning.
Seeing streaming, or you know, like there was no problem last time. But yeah, let's go. Let's check it out.
You cut out. No.
Yeah, I'm cutting out a little bit.
Yeah, you're starting to cut out.
All right, so right there. But can you hear me in the back porch? So
wow.
Let's find out.
back here. Can you hear me right now?
Yep.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So that's pretty good.
Yes.
All me.
So
You
maybe
should
what I
keep talking as you're walking to see if it starts cutting out.
I'm just gonna water the back porch real quick here.
There you go. You're cutting out right there.
All right.
You're starting to cut out.
I'm just gonna water the back porch here real quick.
Right on, right on. Yeah, you cut out a little bit wherever you're at right now, but it's still, we can still hear you though.
All right. Well, that's
I'm
cool.
sure he'll have a device closer to him, so the sound will be.
It's just hitting kind of staticky.
Yeah. I'm about 85 feet away from the computer.
85 feet away.
Yeah, it's a little bit sketchy at that point.
Yeah.
As you were walking away about a second or two from where you were walking to, it was kind of
right.
I'm back in the house now, so that should be cleared up pretty good.
That was just fine.
That's pretty good, man. Good distance.
Well, now my goal is to find maybe I can put my computer up higher so it's got a more line of sight because it's kind of behind the couch. But yeah, it's nice to be able to walk around. And
that would be really cool.
I went outside and watered the grass real quick. Huh? What a concept.
You got to keep an eye on the grass, man. Grass deserves love too. So
yeah, I guess I could go out the front yard. Let's test out the front yard. I could turn off the lights. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good. I hear you.
Yeah, so I'm in the front yard now.
Keep talking as you walk away. That way we can hear when it cuts out, and we can tell you when it started cutting out.
Well, I kind of hear it cutting out when y'all are talking, so I'm probably cutting out right now.
A little bit, yeah. A little.
Yeah.
You're still sounding great, to be honest with you, man.
Well, this is the front yard, so
here's our feedback. I'm gonna keep talking to you, and
all right. Well, I'm gonna go over here, like the spot where I'd water the grass. So let's see if I can go over here. This is the dark part of the yard where I can water the grass right here.
That's where you're starting to get sketchy right there, man. Wherever you're at, that's when it starts making that fuzzy sound.
Yep, there's too much rock between us, so I'll get back over here. Well, that's okay. That's not bad.
Sound fine now.
At least I can go to the refrigerator and.
Yeah, dude, you're good. Absolutely, I imagine.
And I don't have to take those headphones off all the time. I am being restreamed by Tommy. Let me go look. Let's see if Tommy's. That's funny. If Tommy's restreaming, let me look here. Tommy. Yeah, and I've been in Tommy's chat lurking for almost a month straight when I'm doing my stuff here. Let's see, Tommy. Yeah.
We see you, Tommy. We see you.
That's awesome. Big shout out to Tommy. We need to put Tommy on here.
I saw that
here, let's put Tommy on there now.
One love, Tommy. No ifs, ands, or buts. We hope to meet you sometime. Yeah, if you're cool enough to be hanging out with us, you're cool enough to talk to us anytime you like. I'd like to meet you.
We'll put Tommy right here. Here. Now Tommy's restreaming himself too.
Do you have Tommy? Casey?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know him. I don't know.
No.
Okay.
Somebody share Tommy Temper's link.
Yeah, let me put it in the chat here. Hold on, Tommy Temper. There we go. Let's pull up his audio. See if he's talking.
People, we're going to be shutting it down here now. Time to go. See you later. Bye bye. Hey, thanks a lot for joining the Tommy Temper Show. It's been a great show, but you know what? It's really late here tonight, and I'm going to have to shut her down.
I should have bought more beer. I would love to be a random sidewalk. I know I'm going to run out of
So yeah, he's shutting her down.
There's more?
Tommy Temper Show. Okay, I see now.
Yes, there's more. I was just kidding. Bye-bye.
Bye, Tommy.
Hey, thanks a lot for joining the Tommy Temper Show. It's been a great show, but you know what? It's really late here tonight, and I'm going to have to shut down. What did I do?
He's hearing an echo back on himself. That's funny.
That was good stuff. I got him. I'm subbed. Cool. Nice to meet you, Tommy, man. No ifs, ands, or buts. I hope I get to speak with you sometime.
All right. What happened? Did we lose somebody? All right. We lost somebody here.
Chris dropped out, I think.
All right. See, we got to get rid of Tommy now because it's covering up. Got to get rid of Vic and Mosh just for a second. All right. So we still got 4 people here. All right. We're doing good.
Chris dropped out. You might hit the wrong button. He would have at least said something.
Well, I'll keep backstage open here just to see.
Mosh, is that Mosh in the lower right hand corner? Has he changed this whole thing up? That looks totally. I'll go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you got Mosh, Lincoln, Banana.
Yeah. It's like Mosh has an alternate angle. Usually you see him from the front, and it looks like he's from the right, or whatever. He's from a side view. That's fucking my whole mind up. That's crazy. I've never seen him stream like that. If he is doing it.
I just learned today I can flip my phone over to a bigger screen.
Makes a big difference. No sense.
Yeah, I spent 3 months just doing it the other way until someone just taught me I can just flip it over and hit a special button.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, I taught that.
NPC, where'd you go, Mike?
I still have yet to work on that.
Oh, yeah, you're the one that did, yeah. I couldn't see you.
Hey, no problem.
This is really cool, man. This is all being done in Orbs. OBS. Yeah, I see it on the upper left-hand corner. That's really neat, man. So many more options when it comes to streaming with that. It's really neat.
Yeah, OBS. That's what I want to learn how to do too. Yeah.
If you're just going to stream, OBS is the way to go. If you're just going to do panels, just stick with StreamYard. You know.
Yeah, it's much simpler in that manner.
Yeah, it's so much easier because, like right now, everything's I'm pushing backwards into the StreamYard into OBS. That's why the camera that I'm showing is the Inception, because I'm creating a virtual camera through OBS so y'all can see me right here. You know. That's not for YouTube. It's just for y'all to see me.
That's cool, man. And what I love about OBS is that you can throw up banners in the background, like shit run them in the background as you're doing your StreamYard. You can have waterfalls and lakes and shit, and then you have everything on top of that and on it. Just the layers of layers of layers. It's so cool, man. And the audio, dude, there's so many audio options that I heard about on YouTube that will allow you to create different types of you can just make everybody sound like they have a better microphone through OBS. So I like it. I think it's a really neat thing.
Oh, they're definitely sounds like it'd be good in there.
So my dad said he's going to sleep. Good night. He's up late.
NCAA. Bless you. No offense or butts. You have a wonderful night. And I hope to hang out with y'all guys again very soon. Very much so. It's a blessing to be on your panel, bro. I appreciate the time with y'all.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to do a panel tonight. I was just going to do, actually, I was not even going to stream today because I didn't know I was going to finish the system. And then I started a test stream, and then somebody in the chat said, start a panel. I said, okay, let's throw a panel in here. Is that you?
Yeah, that was me. I'm the Freedom guy with the 2 slashes.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's you.
That's him, man.
That's the reason why we have a panel right now.
Because and we've been talking about you, and I was like, I wonder what's going on with. I ain't heard from Fry in a long time. And he was like, dude, I'm talking to him right now. And then here we are. This is all due to Freedom. Big up, sir.
Freedom.
I love it, man.
The fuel pump went out on my big black Suburban, so I guess I showed y'all earlier, but I have a fuel pressure test kit here. So with the old TBI systems, they don't have a tap where you can just tap into the where the throttle body is right there, anywhere on the fuel line. So you have to go under there where the fuel filter is on the frame, and then this goes right before the filter, and this adapts to the filter, and this goes, the line screws onto this, or it's actually this line, and then the filter goes into that. And this is the only way you can test your fuel pressure, is you got to get under the damn truck
and actually run some wrenches. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, so I'm going to have to put a camera down there. I'm going to live stream it. I'm also going to record it. It sounds like my headphones are beeping at me, so the batteries could be getting low. So if my audio drops, I'm gonna be putting a different set of headphones on. So, but yeah, I'm gonna have to do a video to check the pressure because I don't know if it's gonna hold the pressure or not. I want to see what the pressure is, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the truck and run it on starter fluid. I have 2 vacuum gauges in the truck, and you can run the truck just by pulling the vacuum line off the gauge and spraying starter fluid in it, and it'll idle all day long. So that's how I'm gonna check the gauge that way. So yeah.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Right on. Heck yeah.
Yeah, I plan on live streaming that. But yeah, my headphones just went doo-doo, and I don't know if that means batteries are getting low. But I got a backup set here. I got this set here that I can hook up. But it could crash the system, but I don't care.
Well, damn it, Frei. I'm going to go over to Mosh's. I don't have much more time in me tonight, to be honest with you, sir. I'm probably going to crash out. I got my kiddos here tonight.
Yeah,
but I want to go to Mosh's for another maybe 30, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
And then I'm probably out of here.
Chris
but
went
I
over to
would like to.
Maybe I should jump over there too.
Yeah, man, you should come over. That'd be absolutely cool, man.
I got to go raid Mosh's or jump over there and say hello.
Of course, if y'all all go to Mosh, then there won't be any room for me. So I'll just stay back.
No, with that. I'll make. There will always be room. I'll make room for you, sir.
I'll jump over there for a little bit. But yeah, we'll probably end the panel right now because I think this has been a good test for the.
This has been spectacular, brother, and I love it. I'm so glad to be a part of it for your test run.
Thank
man.
you.
That was really cool.
Let's see.
Love you.
Tommy Temper.
One love, sir.
Freedom.
Tommy Temper said he was going to stop his stream, but he's still streaming.
I see.
You're going to come over and say hi?
Tommy Temper's still streaming. 16 people watching.
I subscribe to him. I don't know anything about him, but I'm looking forward to checking him out, man.
He's a restreamer in Canada. Yeah, he's been to the protest and everything. He's a big time freedom fighter. Yeah.
Well, I'm definitely going to check it out. Absolutely. I'm glad you were able to turn me on to him because I would love to support him. That'd be cool, man.
He's a good guy. Much love to him. He showed me a lot of good love, so
I love it all.
All right, so we're going to end the stream. Love you, everybody.
All right.
And
I'm going to go. Thank you so much.
Jump over.
And we're going to
freedom.
So we're going to go raid Mosh. Let's see. I'm going to put Mosh's link in the chat. Hold on.
I'm saying I could do it otherwise, but yeah.
Share, copy.
Oh wait, no, I can't. I'm not a bot.
So this is where we're heading.
Everybody.
Boom. We're heading over to Mosh's channel.
Heck yeah. Thank you so much, FryTV. Appreciate you, sir, and everybody in the FryTV chat, the Fry family. Thank you so much for letting me be a part of your lives, and y'all come on over there and hang out. Sounds great.
Yeah, I'll hang out over there for a bit. I'm not. This is my Friday. My Thursday nights are my Fridays, so I have tomorrow night and Saturday nights off. So, all right, everybody.
Freedom, everybody.
Later.
Peace.
End of the stream. We might do something tomorrow. I don't know. Love you, everybody. And YouTube, I'm going over to Mosh's for a bit. This has been a good test stream. So the link to Mosh's channel's in the chat.